It's Katrin Haiba. And spirit for me is that spark of aliveness. It's that spark that's in everything and everybody, and not just in what we consider to be alive, like people and animals and plants, but in even rocks, whatever, iPhones, anything. It's like it's all that sparks that are in everything. And that sense of aliveness. And I connect to it personally by finding more and more ways to do things that bring me joy. And that could be just something really random. It could be just like picking up something sparkly on a street that I see and sticking it somewhere as a little urban art. Or the latest thing is I took some surfing lessons and I started surfing, and that is just bringing me such immense joy and communion with nature and with all that aliveness in a very physical, present way. So it's awesome. So yeah, surfing, a spiritual practice. So for me, like, I live in New York City, so it's not necessarily the most naturally beautiful place, but there's still a lot of nature around. Trees, plants, birds, and people. So just finding like somebody who is smiling, like, most people don't smile in a subway like this, but there's usually a little kid or someone who is kind of curious, kind of smiling, and if you look at them, make a face, they'll smile, and it's like immediately you're connected to spirit, you're connected to that sense of connection, aliveness, being one with everything in that really alive, playful, connected ways. That's kind of the way I do it on a daily basis. I've always been attracted to fire, I guess because it has that concentration of that spark, that aliveness. Like a lot of spiritual tradition equate the spirit, that quickening, that aliveness in us with fire, with light, with sparks. So I don't know, for some reason ever since I was a kid I was just like want to stick my fingers in the fire and burn things and just be around the campfire. So maybe there's some really kind of primitive part of me that was just in love with that. So, and I've started to do fire ceremonies in my backyard. I'm lucky to have a little patch of nature, a little backyard in Brooklyn, and I actually have fires. And the way I have the fires is connected to the moon calendar. So I do it either on the new moon to celebrate new beginnings, or like today we're doing a full moon, which is celebrating something coming to fullness and ripeness. It's like the autumn when the fruits and everything is ripening and falling off the trees. So, and there's also a particular Estonian version that I do, which is the last Thursday of the disappearing moon, because Thursday, Thor's day, the Thor god of fire in the Nordic tradition, it's a great day to do some powerful disappearing magic. So if you are like so done with something in your life that you're just like totally done with it, you just burn it on a disappearing Thursday and it's gone. Yeah, tonight is a full moon. Actually, it's already happened early this morning while I was asleep. It's full moon in Taurus, so it's an earth sign, and it's just this earth things coming to ripeness in the fall. So I'm going to offer a fire ceremony, and part of that fire ceremony, I'm going to offer a shamanic journey to the heart of Mother Earth, which is one of my favorite journeys, and I learned it from my spirit mother, my goddess mother, as I call her, Jessica, who is my main sort of soul teacher, soul mother. So I'm going to offer that, and I feel like that's another one of those kind of practices that we can all benefit from, and we can all really easily do it at home or wherever we are, even at work, and just a way to really deeply connect and feel nourished by the earth and feel that we are actually alive on this planet. And that's what I feel like is kind of perhaps it's such an easy thing, like we don't even think of it. It's just, but the feeling of being part of the nature cycles and how these cycles affect us. And in our modern lives, we get caught up with different cycles of the days of the week and deadlines and all those kind of things. But to actually pay attention and to allow yourself to move with the earth cycles, like right now, the leaves are falling, so it's a natural time to like see what grew during this year, what came to ripeness, and what is ready to be offered back to the earth. And then to kind of lay there as this bare skeleton of the tree and go inward and to kind of incubate these ideas for New Year. So it's kind of little ways to celebrate those seasons and find that movement of cycles in you, in your daily life. And that's really, I feel like it's made me much more healthy physically and mentally, and just yeah, more at peace with what's going on, because I don't expect to be like fully on, like, you know, running all the time, because that's not what happens in nature. Like, there are cycles, there's downtimes, there's conditional times, and there's times of growth and times of ripening and times of laying fallow. So I take after much more animals and plants, so I don't, like, you know, beat myself to run around like a lunatic all the time. I know I used to, but that wasn't too much fun.